What's going on, comic book fans? We have a really fun video for you guys today because we're going to find out how good of a comic book speculator I really am. I know, because I've been wondering that ever since I started. I have put out a total of 5 speculation videos. There have been a total of 23 books that have hit the market from those 5 videos. And how many have I been correct on and hit it out of the park? And how many have been complete whiffs and misses? Well, we're going to find out in today's video, and I think this is really important for myself to find out where I've gone right and where I've gone wrong, and also it will show you guys how good I am so far at speculating, because I have only been doing this for 5 weeks. I'm really new to the game, and I think it's important to show you and myself how good I am at this. All right, guys, let's dive into the data and find out how good I am. All right, guys, so I have gone through the 5 speculation videos that I have put out so far and figured out how many books that have come out and actually hit the market. Because remember, some of those books were on FOC, which means some of them have not come out just yet. But of the books that I have suggested to you guys to possibly speculate on, 22 books have come out. Now, I'm curious, how many books do you think I was actually correct on? Take a second, go down in the comments and let me know. All right. So I was correct on 9 of the 22 books, which means I have a 40.9% accuracy rate, which actually is not that bad, right, guys? Almost 50%. I'm really closing in. I'm really close to that 50% mark, which I'm really happy about. I've only been doing this for 5 weeks and I have a 40% accuracy rate. That's not too shabby because remember, speculation is just a guessing game. There's no hard data to any of this. It's kind of guessing what books are going to be popular on the secondhand market after these books are released. So 40%, do I wish it was closer to 60, 70, 100% accuracy rate? Of course I do. But I've only been doing this for 5 weeks, like I said. We're going to get there. I want to take the data that I get from this video and get better at this, because that's what this is all about, giving you guys the best information as possible so that way you guys can do exactly what I'm doing, trying to make this hobby fund itself. Now, you're probably wondering what books I was right on and what books I was wrong on. Let's go over those really quickly. First, we're going to go over the books that I was wrong on. This is going to be a quick list, guys, so strap in and let's go. All right, guys, first up, Batman Black and White, number 4. Completely whiffed on that one. Alien, number 1. Teen Titans Academy, number 1. Spider-Man Spider Shadow, number 1. Beta Ray Bill, number 1, even though I think that second print has a chance of being a good spec book just because of the cover. Silk, number 1. Last Ronin, number 2, second print. The Silver Coin, number 1, which again, I have fingers crossed that that book's actually going to do something in the upcoming months. Batman 107. Green Lantern, number 1. Even that 125 didn't do anything on the secondary market. Kanto, City of Giants, number 1. The Many Deaths of Lila Starr. And last but not least, The Flash, number 769. Now, those books are all selling for cover price or below on eBay. That's my source of information because that's the largest place to sell comic books secondhand. So now the good part. What books was I correct on? Now, this is the really fun, juicy part. Remember, I was right on 9 out of 22. First up, we have The Amazing Spider-Man number 62. Cover A is not selling that well. It's selling for just above cover price, but that 1 in 10, that's the book I told you guys to go after. That is selling for $15 to $25, which is going to be either a $5 to $15 profit for you. Next up, we have Harley Quinn number 1. Now, again, cover A is not selling above cover price, but there is a thank you variant that is selling between $100 and $300. It has a green cover. It's absolutely gorgeous. I've been trying to hunt one down for under $100, and it's just not possible right now. But fingers crossed, I can hunt that down and submit that to CGC for a 9.8, because I would love to put that up on the wall. Next up, we have King in Black, Symbiote Spider-Man number 5. I told you guys about the 1 in 25, and that was a good purchase because that is selling for about $35. Again, a $10 profit. Next up, we have Black Cotton number 1. This was a good buy-in because this is selling for $10 to $15 on the secondary market. Geiger number 1 was a home run. That is selling between $12 and $15. That's one of the books that I did spec on. Next up, we have You Promised Me Darkness. Again, this was a good purchase. It is selling between $8 and $20 depending on the cover that you guys have. Jenny Zero, #1. This is selling between $9 and $20, but this is mainly because there was a printing error, and that's why people are after that book. Nightwing, #79. That is a good buy-in. Right now, that is selling between $11 and $20 on the secondary market. And last book that I was correct on is the Star Wars Dr. Aphra #9, the 1 in 25. It's a beautiful Dr. Aphra cover, and that is selling between $35 and $55. All right. That's pretty interesting. That's some good information for you guys. So, all right, guys, I want to look at the 14 books that I missed on and see how I can start doing better, because 40% accuracy is good, but it's not where I want to be. I want to be closer to 70% accuracy. That way, I'm giving you guys the best information possible. Reminder, guys, you guys always need to do your research. Even at 70%, I'm still not 100%. I wouldn't be 100% accurate. So, let's see where I missed on these books. Now, the first thing I see is that I went after some books that I knew deep down were going to be heavily printed. And that is your Alien #1, Teen Titans Academy #1, your Spider-Man Shadow #1. I should have stayed away from those books knowing they were going to be heavily printed. I should, some other books that I missed on were, I had a personal liking for the character. We're talking about Beta Ray Bill, Batman Black and White, again, Teen Titans Academy, Batman 107, even though there was a bunch of first appearances, then that might be worth some more in the future if those characters do something, but right now it's not a good flip. And also Green Lantern #1. Again, that's just, I like the character of Jon Stewart, and that 1 in 25 really caught my attention, but again, it was just, I like the character, so I suggested to you guys, and I need to stop doing that. I need to be very analytical with this and just look at what the market is actually doing, and that's where I can get better at this. Also, of the indies, Kanto City of Giants, this is the 3rd volume of this character. It's just not as popular as that first appearance, that first Kanto book. That's where your money is. Maybe issue 2 with it, because that's technically the 2nd appearance, but the money is in that first volume. And also just following high-profile creators with the indies. I really liked The Many Deaths of Lila Starr, but again, it didn't have a huge name behind it. But man, that Geiger was a home run, again, because that has Jeff Johns on it. And I think it's Gary Frank is the artist. An awesome, awesome team. And it was a home run for me. And that's really exciting. But also, You Promised Me Darkness is a great horror book, and horror is so popular right now. That was actually an excellent read. So I was happy about that as well. But again, the things I've learned are stay away from heavily printed books. Stay away from books that I just personally like the characters. Again, that's not necessarily going to be a good spec. And also follow big name creators on indies. I think that's going to be a better area to follow with the indie books. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. This is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys are still confident in what I am suggesting you guys, because remember, speculation is just speculation. It is a guess of what's going to be popular once these books hit the market. And I think I did a pretty good job. I'm definitely going to take the information from this video and get better and better. But yeah, if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, make sure you guys get yourself subscribed. Hit that bell for notifications. Smash that like button. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.